3 feathers. Long ago, there was a king who had 3 sons. The first and second son were clever and intelligent. The youngest son did not like to speak normally. But he was honest and tolerant and was called Little Fool by the people. As the king grew older, he thought that he should choose a capable son to inherit the throne. In order to choose accurately and fairly, he called his 3 sons, took 3 feathers and said to them,
I will blow the 3 feathers up to heaven, follow where the feathers fly, and look for the finest carpet. The one whose carpet is the best will be the future king.
1 feather went to the east, 1 to the west, and the last one fell upright nearby. The oldest brothers went to the east, the next to the west, and Little Fool stayed in the place where the feather fell upright. He sat down sadly. Suddenly, he discovered that there was a little door through a cellar beside the feather. He opened the door, went along the stairs, and saw a big frog with a lot of frogs around it. The big frog asked,
What do you want?
Little Fool replied,
I want a carpet that is the prettiest and most luxurious in the world.
The big frog jumped to the other room and came back with the carpet. To his surprise, he discovered this was a carpet that gave off the golden light and gorgeous color. Little Fool's elder brothers thought, that Little Fool could not seek anything. They took the thick clothing of a shepherdess to show the king. Then, Little Fool also returned and took out the pretty carpet. The king said,
According to the agreement, my youngest son has the right to inherit the throne.
The words of the king aroused the strong opposition of the 2 older sons, and they asked the king to let them do it again. The king once more took 3 feathers and blew them into the air. He said,
Go follow the feathers. The one who can bring the most valuable ring is going to inherit the throne.
2 sons ran off. And Little Fool's feather went again to the cellar's entrance. He found the big frog again, and the frog gave him the finest diamond ring in the world. The 2 brothers didn't think that Little Fool could find a ring. The king took the ring and said,
Let your younger brother inherit the throne.
His 2 elder brothers didn't agree with what their father said, and firmly demanded another chance. The king said,
This is the last time. The one who brings the most beautiful woman will inherit the throne.
After saying this, he blew the 3 feathers into the air again. The 3 feathers flew as before. Little Fool asked the frog the most beautiful woman in the world. The frog said,
You may get her.
After the frog knocked on the ground, 6 mice immediately appeared with a hollow radish. Little Fool saw this and asked,
What should I do?
The big frog said,
You may take a little frog and place it into the radish.
He quickly grabbed a little frog to put in the hollow radish. The little frog suddenly became a beautiful woman. The 6 mice became 6 fine horses, and the radish became a luxurious carriage. Little Fool drove the carriage to return to the palace. The 2 elder brothers each brought a farm woman. The king announced,
My youngest son shall be the future king.
The 2 elder brothers again quarreled, which almost made the king deaf. Then, they again proposed a new condition. The women who were brought there should jump over a hoop, hung in the great hall. The man who brought the winner will have the right to inherit the throne. The brothers thought,
Farm women who work in fields every day are strong, so they will be able to jump over the hoop.
The king felt it was unfair, because the woman whom little son had brought was too delicate. He asked if his youngest son agreed. The son said,
Okay, follow them.
At the beginning of the competition, the two farm women ran with great effort, and they jumped over the hoop. The beauty brought by the little son, whose body was light, jumped over like a shadow. The two brothers finally accepted their defeat, and so the little fool got the throne and became the king.